Hey peeps, in today's video, we'll be laser cutting a custom layered tissue box cover. In order to complete this project, we're going to be using the OMTech Polar Plus 55 watt laser engraver. If you're interested in this laser, you can use our discount code PROJECT5 for 5% off. We'll have the link to this laser and their website in the description.
All right, so here's what we're working with. Here's our tissue box that we're designing this around. And then we're gonna use this chipboard here for our inside structure and do the finger joining on this. And then for our outside structure, we're gonna be using this very nice walnut plywood. You can see here, it's 1/8 inch plywood. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be using.
In order to create our box structure, we're going to input the measurements we want our box to be into Boxes.py. And we want these measurements to be the inside dimensions of the box, so we'll uncheck this treat sizes as outside measurements setting. Also, we want the edge type to be a regular finger joint. We want to change the thickness of the material for cutting chipboard and export this file as a LightBurn format. Finally, we'll change our burn correction for our laser's kerf and download this file. Now we've imported the file into LightBurn, and we want to add a cut at the top of the box that we can use to grab tissues from. And we're going to go ahead and group these shapes together. We don't need this reference chart, so we can delete it, and now we're going to start working on our outside box design layer. In order to get the design we'll cut into the walnut plywood, we're going to use an extension in Inkscape called Sashiko that has unique patterns. Once we find the pattern we like, we can adjust its lines using the Fill and Stroke tab. Now we're going to export this design and import it into LightBurn. The next thing we need to do is make the outside box, which we'll use to cover the finger joints of the inside box. So to do this, we'll use the dimensions of the box's side and make a rectangle using those measurements. This shape will work for 2 of our sides, so we'll copy and paste it. For the remaining sides, we need to account for covering the 3.3mm thick walnut plywood. That being said, we need to add 6.6mm to each side's width, or around 1/4 inch. And we need this rectangle for 2 of our sides, so again we're going to copy and paste it. Now we're going to use the offset tool to create a guideline for where and how big our pattern is going to be within our sides. And we want to duplicate this rectangle to cut into our pattern. But first we're going to trace this image so it's usable as a line within LightBurn. Now we're going to go ahead and copy and paste our image so we can use it later for our other offset sizes. In order to cut out this pattern properly, we need to duplicate this rectangle. While having the rectangle selected, we'll hold Shift, select our pattern, and do a Boolean intersection. Then we'll select the other rectangle with the pattern and subtract them to close the outside edges. And we can move the design to place and delete any unnecessary elements of the design. Now we're going to copy and paste this pattern to its identical side. Next, we're going to do the same process, but for the sides with the larger widths. For the top of our box, when we're going to be cutting the walnut plywood layer, we need to create a square that is adjusted with the difference in thickness of adding another wood layer to the box. Now we'll copy and paste the cutout for the tissues and center it with our new square. Finally, we're going to assign all of our lines to our pre-made setting for cutting our chipboard. And now we're ready to cut this out.
We're doing the back side of the chipboard. Focus it. All right, nice clean cuts. All right, so now we're going to assemble this before we paint it, and then we'll use hot glue to glue it together. A really nice friction fit here. That is a perfect fit. Now let's see if it fits on our box. All right. We don't need to paint the top at all because that's going to be completely covered with our walnut layer, but we do need to paint the sides. We're going to use this vintage teal color to paint. This is really nice. Now I do need to set up a test cut real quick because I want to make sure that the settings that we have in there is going to work. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Now I am going to go ahead and mask this off so we prevent this kind of discoloration with it, but we did have a pretty clean cut. Now, for the reveal. All right, so we got some good results, excellent results actually, and we're going to go ahead and protect this wood with some boiled linseed oil. We're going to make sure we wear our gloves, and we'll go ahead and wipe this on. I love this walnut plywood. See how it darkens up here with the linseed oil. This is going to contrast really well with that teal paint that we used underneath.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Once again, if you're interested in the laser we used in this video, we'll have the link to it in the description. Also, make sure to use our discount code PROJECT5 for 5% off your purchases on the OMTech website.